Uh, it's so cool. I got my got a lot of room in here since I let the air out of my mattress. And what happened was what I wanted to tell everybody is that I think I'm more of a I'm in the dark here. Let me open up my curtain up. I'm more of a workstation kind of guy. I've had Pro Tools for a long time, but I do remember one of my instructors told me, I wasn't catching the hold to this stuff. It wasn't coming second nature to me. I think I'm more of a hardware. I'm more of a workstation kind of guy. Actually got more work done. I actually got more work done on my. This camera should be over here, but the light should always be behind you, shouldn't it? Uh, I actually got more work done on my when I had the motif. I actually got more work done in the uh, in the workstation than I did on my Pro Tools. It seems like on Pro Tools, I spent more time just going setting stuff up and everything. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm getting into my Phantom here, and because I put my drum beats, well, everything cut to the chase. Everything's going to be a lot faster. I'm learning how to record my beats. I used to put the drum kick down real time, then come back with the snare. I'm finding out how I can do that in here without recording the whole, 7 minutes. I can do sections. I can do enough to get me started. And plus, I got if I did use the DAW, I got. Boy, that's loud, ain't it? Can y'all hear that? What is that? The guy cutting the grass out there? I need my extension. What is that? Yeah, that's the guy cutting grass. Let's try. Let's see how soundproof this window is. Ah, got my little guitar here. Let's see. Hear the noise? Did it quiet? Did it get quiet? Let's get back over here. What I was saying is, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of time. What's the day? I could spend some time today, the 7th of June. In July, after the 4th of July, I'm going to start on my Christmas songs. So uh, I'm going to have to get back to my piano playing too, but I'm going to squeeze in my piano playing, my exercises actually with the recordings. Since I don't have anything in my head to record, I'm just going to practice my exercises, record my exercises. My father was telling me about a guitar player named Bill Harris years ago, very popular here. He in Washington D.C. He tried the nightclub, the Pigfoot. He was a very excellent musician, but he wasn't a good businessman. I remember he went bankrupt. He gave his furniture to Second and D when I was down the shelter. Actually, he told me I told him not to give the furniture to. I told him that was a whole nother story. But what I'm going to do here is my sister. I think she gave me this table. I think I gave her a few bucks for it, and she gave me this material. She gave me a bunch of this material. I was using this material on my. I got. She gave me a roll of material. I got mileage out of that. Out of that material for real. And what I'm getting ready to do here, what happened was I'm gonna this I use so many things on top of this here. What's my trash? I want to get stuff on my floor. Yeah, I like these wood floors. Uh, I'm getting ready to put some carbon fiber wrap I use adhesive spray to put this on here. I'm gonna wash this, get some more mileage out of it. My sister would say throw it away. I know it's all messed up. Maybe I should throw it away. But hook shot. Oh, what I knock over? But here's a nice piece of carbon fiber here. I'm going to cover this table. This is my little end table. I use on the side. I use on the side of the. It's really just a mouse table. I use it right here to rest, like an elbow rest, and the mouse right on the side like this. Looking at myself in the. It should be facing like this though. Yeah, put this on here. Use the heat gun. You know something too, if you had to put some paper, carbon fiber on something and you couldn't get it in the right spot, you could use soapy water. You spray with soapy water, and that way you can move it around. You can actually move it around. But you know, you're not supposed to take all of the sticky off. You just take just enough off. Like this first part here, you take just enough off to line it up. You take just the beginning part off and you line it up with the, like I would peel this part off, peel this part back, then I would line it up. So I measure to see exactly where it should be, like that. And then I would see how it would be on the sides, make sure it's straight. But I'm not going to do that now. And I'm going to do this after I eat something. I can get some more of this stuff. I love this stuff. I'm going to do my car in this, you know. I'm going to wrap my car. I'm going to do the doors and the trunk. And the I want to run some. When I get through, it'll look like a black car with red trim instead of just a red car with some little black trim on it. But you know what? Like I said, I'm looking at step time recording is what I wanted. I can lay down a boom, kick, boom. I can put down I can actually do 32 bars. And I'm used to doing what, like 197 bars at least with the kick, boom, all the way to the end. 5 minutes worth, boom, and then come back with a snare, boom, boom. This way I can do 32 bars, and I can put some variations in there, some rolls, boom, boom, boom. Actually, I can play over top of it, and then I come back and put some rolls and some crashes. I can put markers. I'm figure out how to put markers in the in real time. I don't know if they can do that, but I can just guess. I can record the. I got to figure that out as it is. See, that's the thing about it. I'm learning this keyboard, so I'm learning what I can do with it. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm pretty sure I can do everything in the box, in the Phantom. In the workstation here. I think I might end up getting another workstation to I do like that montage for live recording, because they sell the MoDX as a portable, but it only gives you 8. It'll be better to get the montage 6 and use that as a synthesizer on top. I'm definitely going to be doing some things in the future, but for now, I got a 3-year goal here to stay. When the virus first started, I told myself I was going to stay in for 3 years. At first I said 2 years. So it's been whoa, that was a big old thing flying. Oh, those must be cicadas still flying around. 7-year locust. Big old joints. I got one in here. I was gonna dip it in some varnish. Let me show you. I got one right over here. Where is it? I didn't put something on top of it. Where is it? What did I do with my cicada? Got what I did with it. Probably got something on top of it. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with that thing. But I can always go outside and get another one. Them things are all over the place. I need to glue my little leg. I have pieces of material up under everything, so I can slide around without scratching up the floor. Need to get some glue. Put a drop of glue right on each one of the ones, so it'll have to keep coming loose. But anyway, I'm gonna do my tabletop. And I'm watching I'm getting into, I'm going to dedicate myself here. This thing is worth learning. I can do everything in the box in this thing. Once I get past step recording and pattern, I got the TRX up under my belt a little bit, just enough to understand it. There's a whole bunch of other tricks that probably guys been doing for years. I just found out about the making a little boom, boom. You can the velocity, before you get to one note, a grace note, or what do you call it? Boom, boom, boom. Years ago, that it used to be very popular. That a drum roll, a drum roll on the TRX. I'm pretty sure I can do a drum roll on the TRX. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be getting into this Phantom, man. In the box. In the box. That's what's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a screen flow later on. I'm trying to figure out, ain't nobody in, I'm looking around, see if ain't nobody in the chat room. No, ain't nobody in the chat room. I'm going to do a screen flow and I'll show you what I'm learning different. I got to loosen this thing up. Let me move my live over to the small screen. Live over to the little screen so I can look, at least face this way while I'm talking to you. Yeah. Going to be, and I like how I have so much room behind me. You're supposed to, in the back of your, which way your monitors is facing, supposed to be the long distance from the, you know what too I need to do? I need to calibrate my, let me get this. I should have had this on excuse me. Hold on to your hats. I should have had this camera on a extension. I have to find out what I did with my extension. But let me show you how I calibrate my speakers. I got a bunch of I should have one in the other room. Calibrate my here we go. Calibrate. I was off the camera. I should have swung. So I'm going to get that other camera that the other camera that it follows you. It follows you when you're walking. Follow yous. Let me show you how I calibrate my these are big eye louds. Look on the back to make sure it's the top button on this one and it's the top button on this one and the bottom button on the other one. Plug in the back. Let's just say. And you find a sweet spot where you're gonna be sitting. It's gonna be right I'm going to be right about here. Move my microphone out the way. I'm going to be right about here. It don't have to be perfect. Top button. The wrong button. I'm pushing the wrong button, I think. It's the bottom button. I'm pushing the wrong button. Turn my mic down. Calibrate. It's the bottom one. I'm getting a little feedback. I wonder if that's going to make any difference with the Let me turn my mic down a little bit. There we go. Something's wrong. It's the bottom button. Calibrate. No, it's the second from the top. No wonder. It's the second button. It's the second button from the top. And on this side, it's probably the second button from the bottom over there. Here we go. Let me move. I'm going to try to sit down before it goes off. And hold it right here on my head right here. I know I didn't measure it perfect though. It should be measured. I should be the same amount of distance. It's supposed to be a triangle actually. I should be the same amount of distance as, let me say, hold on, let me get my I use my cue stick. I know it's a little bit of space in between. So it'll be a little bit of space in between. It'll be right about, yeah, right about here. I don't even have no tip on this. It'll be right about here. Second from the top, 1001. Okay, here we go. Right about here. And tell me that ain't cool. Whoa. And it's a second from the top, and the other one should be the second button from the bottom. Is that the right one? Oh. Maybe it's the same. I gotta look. I gotta go all the way around there and see. Let's see if that's the second one from the calibrate. Second from the top, it should be the second from the bottom. Calibrate. Second from the bottom, yeah. Second from the bottom. I wonder what's not going on. Oh, move this thing out of the way. My mind is not concentrating. I'm not concentrating real good. I'm not concentrating just good in the morning. I need to look and see. Calibrate. Second from the bottom. I done rearranged everything. Second from the bottom. Second from the bottom. calibrate. Second from the bottom. Not blinking though. It should be on desk. I think it should be on desk. Okay, here we go. It's not working. Let's try this one again. Second from the top. Oh, it's got to be on calibrate. It's got to be on calibrate. I got it on desk. Calibrate. There we go. Now, here we go. Here we go. And I must have moved it. No, I didn't move it. It's right there. Calibrate. Not working. I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on. Try it again. Second from the bottom. Not calibrated. Cal. Oh, duh. You know why it's not calibrating? My brain ain't working right. It's got to be plugged in. It's got to be plugged in. That's what I'm saying. My morning brain is not available